If you are just joining us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell because we will be solving the KPSEA questions. Now, question 16 says 2 farmers delivered wheat to a factory. One farmer delivered 40 tons, 800 kilograms of wheat, and the other farmer delivered 15 tons, 520 kilograms of wheat. How many tons and kilograms of wheat was delivered altogether? So in order to solve this question, all you need to do is just sum it up. So this is going to be this will be 40 tons. This is 40 tons, 800 kg. We're going to sum it up with this will be 15 tons, and this is 520 kg. So when you sum this up, this is what your answer is going to look like. This is in kg. Now this is in tons. So you have to know that. So this will be 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 will give you 2. 8 plus 5 is going to give you 13. So you write 3 and you carry 1. So 1 plus 0 is 1 plus 5. That will give you 6. So 4 plus 1 is going to give you 5. So your final answer is going to be 56 tons, 320 kilograms. So the next question, it's 17, and it says, an empty truck has a mass of 12 tons. The truck carried 500 bags of maize. Each bag of maize has a mass of 90 kg. What was the total mass in tons of the loaded truck? Now, the first thing you need to know in this question is the truck, which has 500 bags of maize, and each bag has 90 kg. So that means if I have one bag to be 90 kg, that means 500 bags is going to give me 500 times 90, and that will give me 45,000 kg. So from here, you know that 1,000 tons, 1,000 kg is going to give us what? 1 ton. Okay, so that means 45,000 kg is going to give us that will be 45,000 divided by 1,000. So the 3 zeros, we cancel the 3 zeros, you're going to get 45 tons. Okay, so now notice that this is not actually the mass of the loaded truck. Remember, the mass when it is empty, it's what? 12. So you're going to sum 12 plus 45 to get the total weight, because 45 tons is the mass of the maize. So this will be 2 plus 5 is going to give us 7. 1 plus 4 is going to give us what? 5. So the final answer here is going to be 57. Now this question is very technical, so you have to be careful so you don't choose 45 as your answer. Okay, so the next question says a farmer bought a cow for 35,000 shillings. He spent 10,500 in taking care of it, and he later sold the cow for 65,000 shillings. How much profit did he make? Now let's get his total cost. His total cost was 35,000 plus now he also spent 10,500. Now his total cost was 0, 0, this is 5, this is 5, and this is 4. So this was his cost, 45,500 shillings. Okay, so then if he sold it for 65,000, so for us to get his profit, we will subtract 65,000 from 45,500. So this is going to give us our answer. So 0 minus 0 will give us 0. 0 subtract 0 is going to give us 0. Now this cannot go. You borrow 1 here. This remains 4. And you put it here. 10 minus 5 is going to give us 5. So 4 cannot go here. You borrow 1. This remains 5. And you put it here. 14 minus 5 is going to give us 9. And 5 minus 4 is going to give us 1. So our final answer is going to be 19,500 shillings. Final answer. Okay, so the next question says, the table below shows the travel time from a bus company from town P to R. Halima traveled from town P to R using the bus. How long did the journey take? Now, for you to get how long the journey took, all you need to do, it's Halima is moving from P to R. Now, before she gets to R, she will go through Q. Now, the journey from P to Q took, this would be from 9 a.m. that's to 11:30. That's going to give you 2 hours. That's 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, so that's exactly the journey from P to Q. So then at Q they spent what? 30 minutes resting. So we have to add this 30 minutes. Okay, then from Q to R, Q to R took, that's from 12 noon to 3:30. They spent 3 hours and 30 minutes. So if I'm to sum this up, this is going to give me 30 minutes plus 30 minutes plus 30 minutes. This is going to give me, I'll have a total of, this should be 1 hour 30 minutes. So I'll write my 30 minutes and carry my 1 hour. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is going to give me 6. So I have 6 hours 30 minutes. So that is equivalent to 6.5 hours. So my correct answer here, it's C. So the next question says, Ali closes his shop daily at 5:30 at 35 minutes past 6 in the evening. What time in a 24-hour clock system does he close the shop? All you need to know is understand the 24 hours clock system, and you know, if you are to sketch the 24 hours clock system, this is 12, this is going to be 1 is going to be 13, this will be 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if it's 35 minutes past 6, now that means it's going to be what? 18:35 hours. So that's exactly it. So this is 35 minutes past 6. So the correct answer here is going to be A. The next question says, a given number of lorries collected 28 tons, 685 kilograms of garbage from the market. The garbage was loaded equally onto 5 similar lorries. How many kilograms of garbage did the lorry carry? The first thing you need to do in this question is convert 28 tons to you have to convert it to kilogram. So what you need to do is we'll have 28 tons is the same thing as 28,000 kg. So remember, the remaining one is 685. So we are going to sum it up to 685 kg. So this is going to give us a total of 28,685 kilogram. So having gotten that, now it was divided into 5 lorries. So we are going to do division for 5 into 28,685. So to get the value, so 5 into 28 is going to give us 5. 5 times 5 is 25. You do your subtraction, you get your 3, you bring down 6. 5 into 36 is going to be 7. 5 times 7 is 35. So this will be 1, and you bring down 8. 5 into 18 is going to be what? 3. 5 times 3 is going to be 15, and you bring 3 down, and you have 35. 5 into 35, you're going to have 7. 5 times 7 will be 35. So this is going to give us what? 0. So that means our final answer is going to be 5737, and that's the correct answer. So question 22 says the price list for a shop is shown below. Yaboke bought 3 kg of sugar, 1 liter of cooking oil, and 4 packets of maize flour from the shop. She gave the shopkeeper 3 500 shilling notes. what was the balance? Now, so let's list all the items he bought. So he bought 3 kg of sugar, that's 3 times 110, and that will give us what? 330 shillings. Now, 1 liter of cooking oil, and that's going to be 360. Okay, that's sugar. This is oil. Is going to give this. Okay, so then the last one is 4 packets of maize flour. So what I'm going to do is 4 packets of maize flour. So that means this will be 4 times 105. Now recall that the 2 kg packet of the maize flour is 105. So 4 packets, it's 4 times this. So this is going to be 4 times 105 is going to give us that will be 105 multiplied by 4. That will be 0 carried to this will be 2. 4 times 1, it's 4. So that will give us 420. Okay, so when you sum this up, you're going to get 0. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. You write 1 and carry 1. So this is going to be 3 plus 3, 6, 10, and this is 1110 shillings. So if Yabako gave the shopkeeper 500 shillings, that's 3 times 500 shillings, it's going to give us 1,500. So we want to get his change, so we're going to do a subtraction minus 1110. So this is going to be 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 cannot go. You borrow 1 and you put 4 here and put that one here. So this is 10. So 10 minus 1, we're going to get 9, and 4 minus 1, we're going to get 3. So the final answer is going to be 390 shillings. So the correct answer there, it's going to be option A. So question 23 says, Sandra required 40 meters, 20 cm of barbed wire to fence her garden. She had 2 pieces of barbed wire measuring 11 meters, 85 cm and 8 meters, 90 cm. How much more length of barbed wire does Sandra require? Now, the first thing we need to do is sum up the total wire Barbara has, which is she has 11 meters, 85 cm, and she also has 8 meters and 90 cm. So when we sum this up, we're going to get what Barbara has, which is this is 5, this is cm. 8 plus 9 is going to give us 7. You carry 1. This will be 1 plus 1, 2 plus 8, 10. So this will be 0, carry 1, and you now have what? 20 meters, 75 cm. Now this is exactly what Barbara has. But what she needs, she requires 40 meter, 20 cm. So let's look for what she needs remaining. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 40 meters, 20 cm, and we're going to subtract 20 meters, 75 cm. So here we're going to get what she would need to actually complete the fencing. So remember, this is your cm and this is your meters. So 2 cannot go here, you borrow 1. Like 0 cannot go, you borrow 1, and you have 10. 10 minus 5, you have 5. 1 cannot minus 7. Okay, so we're going to borrow 1 from here. Here will be 3, and we'll put 1 here, that's 10. We'll borrow another 1. Here becomes 9, and you put that 1 here, that's 11. So 11 minus 7, you're going to get 4. So 9 minus 0, you're going to get 9, and 3 minus 2, you're going to get 1. So the final answer is 19 meters and 45 cm. So this is the correct answer. Okay, so question 24 says, a salesperson had 24 liters of milk. She packed the milk in 500 ml and 250 ml bottles. She packed 3/4 of the milk in 500 ml bottles and the rest in 250 ml bottles. What was the total number of bottles she used? Now, all we need to do first in this question, it's remember she had two types of bottles. So one is the 500 ml and the other one is what? 250 ml. So you need to establish that. Now, another thing you also need to know is 24 liters. 24 liters is also the same thing as 24,000 ml. Okay, so if you convert it to ml, that's what it's going to give you. Now remember, for the 500 ml bottle, she packed 3/4. So we're going to do 3/4 multiplied by 24,000. Okay, so when you do this, you get how many liters that fit into the ml. So this will be 4 here is going to be 1, 4 here is going to be 6,000. So 3 times 6,000, it's 18,000 ml. So this is what the quantity that was put into 500 ml. For here, you know, if 3/4 was the total packed for 500, then here is going to be what? 1/4, because it said the remaining. So we're going to multiply it by and remember, if this was 24,000, okay, we're going to multiply 1/4 by 24,000 to get what was put inside the 250 ml. So 4 here is 1 and 4 here is going to give us 6,000. So that means for the 250 ml, it was what? 6,000 ml that filled it up. So for us to now get the number of bottles, you're going to do 18,000 ml divided by 500 ml to get the number of bottles. So ml is going to cancel ml. The 00 will cancel the 00. Now 180 divided by 5. 5 into 18 is going to give us 3. Remainder 3. 5 into 30 is going to give us 6. So here is 36 bottles. Okay. So for here, we're going to do 6,000 ml divided by now 250 ml. Okay, so ml is going to cancel ml. So if you do here, 0 will cancel 0. 600 divided by 25 is going to give us 24 bottles. Okay. So having gotten 36 and 24, to get the total number of bottles, you just do 36 plus 24. So when you sum this up, you're going to get what? 60 bottles. So when you sum this up, the final answer, it's now 60 bottles. And the correct answer there, it's going to be A. Okay, so Keegan bought goods worth $400, 400 shillings. He gave the shopkeeper a 1,000 shilling note. He received the balance in equal numbers of 200 shillings and 100 shillings note. What was the total number of notes he received? Now, all you need to do here is if he gave the shopkeeper 1,000 and he bought goods worth 400, so it will be 1,000 minus 400, and that will give him what? 600. Now, remember, he was given 200 and he was given 100 shilling notes. So if he had equal number of notes, so this means this 600 for the 200 is going to have 200 and he's going to have 200. Then for he's going to have 100 and 100 because he has equal notes. So this is 1, 2. This is note 1. This is note 2. This is note 3, and this is note 4. And when you sum this up, you have 400 here and you have 200 here, which shows you this is equal. So that means he has what? 4 notes. So the correct answer here, it's what? B. So question 27 says, a bus and a matatu were to transport 128 guests to a wedding ceremony. The bus can carry 24 guests and the matatu 8 guests. Both vehicles made the same number of trips. How many trips did the matatu make? Now, recall, it said a bus and a matatu were to transport 128 guests to a wedding ceremony. Now, if both of them, so in order to solve this question, the first thing you need to understand is that the bus can carry what? 24, and the matatu can carry what? 8, and both of them made equal number of trips. So all you just need to do is sum 24 plus 8, which will give you what? 32. And since they go the same number of times, so you can just do 128 divided by 32. So this will give you how many times they went. So 128 divided by 32 is going to give you what? That's 4. So the bus is going to go 4 times, and the matatu is going to go what? 4 times. Which means the bus is going to go, let's do an analysis of that. The bus is going to do 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 24, which will give you what? So when you sum this up, you're going to get 96, and the matatu is going to do 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So, and this is going to give you what? That's 32. So when you sum this up, you're going to get what? 128. So your correct answer is 4 times. So the matatu is going to go what? 4 times. Okay, so question 28, it's a graph, and the graph says the bar chart below represents the number of trees presented by learners of a school in 4 years. What is the difference between the highest and the lowest number of trees that were planted in the 4 years? Now we're looking for the highest minus the lowest, which is also known as a range. Now you can see from your graph, 800 is the highest and also 200 is the lowest. So you're going to do 800 minus 200, and that will give you 600. So the correct answer here is C. Question 29 says, Charo and Akinyi have some bananas. Charo has 3 times as many bananas as Akinyi. They have 36 bananas altogether. Let the number of bananas that Akinyi has be represented by Y. Which of the following equations correctly represents the information given? So if Akinyi has what? Y, Charo is going to have what? 3 times Akinyi, which is 3 times Y. So that means the two of them summed up together is 3Y plus Y. It's what? 36. So this is the correct expression of the equation. And comparing these, you're going to see A is what? The correct answer. Okay, so question 30 says, Mwakio has 18 cubes with the same shape and size. He made a stack using all the cubes. Which of the following represents the correct stack that he made? Now, let's identify the total number of stack. This is 1, 2, 3, and this is, so this first part here is 9, this is 9, and this is 9. So that means this total here is what? 27. So I don't think that's the correct answer. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here is 6, and here is 6, and here is also what? 6. So this is 18. Now let's check here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if this is 8, this is 8, and this is 8. So that's 8 times 3, and that's going to give us what? 24. And this is 4, this is 4, this is 4. So this is going to give us 12. So from here you can see C is the correct answer, and that's for 18 cubes. So the correct answer here is C. So if this is your first time of coming to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are going to be solving more questions in the KPSEA grade 6 past questions. So don't forget to like our videos and share it with your friends.